To hear that you were gone.
We are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten.
It's been so long that I saw you face to face. My brother, I miss you, see you again in that grave. It's been so long that I saw that beautiful smile. Your death and your burial is one thing that makes me cry. It's been so long, I've been looking at this picture of you. You were shot by the soldiers, I remember. It's been so long, I don't wanna see Biafra alone. It hurts my body and my soul to hear that you were gone now.
Hear that you were gone.
If we forget you, our fallen heroes will be incomplete.
If we forget those who died for our freedom, we will be complete. We will be
They were
complete.
shot and they died. We started asking why. The truth that they told us became another lie. That was no war, that was a fault. The genocide by Nigerian government and British on the side. It's been so long, I miss you. I will let the whole world know before I let you go.
It's been so long, I don't wanna see Biafra alone. It hurts my body and my soul to see that you are gone. Hear that you were gone.
The reason why we exist is to ensure that their memory, that they can never ever be forgotten, that their memory will linger on forever, that as long as man walks this earth, this world will remember the 3.5 million people that they killed, men and women that did nothing, children that were innocent. Their only crime is to be blessed by God. That is the only crime they have committed. As those children were being slaughtered, as they were being stabbed to death by a very wicked and cruel world, spearheaded by Awolowo, everybody looked on and did nothing. Instead of them to help us, they ensured that our absolute blockade from land, air, and sea was absolute, that we may die, that the children of God may die. But lo and behold, Chukwuabiama determined that we cannot die, that we cannot perish.
Hear that you were gone.
I will see you face to face. My brother, I miss you, see you again.
Yes, so once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people, wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, and to some of you, good night. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live to Radio Biafra London. Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, His name is Mazi Uche Okafo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Uche Okafo is the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. He is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Okukano, the king of Afari Beku. He is the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interests of the Biafran people for almost 60 years now. He is from Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. And Abia State is Biafra land. And by the grace of Chukwukike Abiama, I am George Onyibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. And Delta State is Biafra land. And honestly, I will not proceed this morning till I acknowledge the Creator, the one who fights the unseen battle for us, the one who protects and guides us in every way imaginable. In my humble way this morning, I say to him, Anyị na-aja gị mma o, n'ihi na ị mara mma e, ịhụnanya anyị na gị, obiọma gị, o juru anyị anya chimo, inwe gị mgbanwe o, ọ dịghị onye dịka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o, ise. This morning, without wasting much of our time, we shall go ahead to our topic, which is simply titled, One War with Three Different Experiences. One war with three different experiences. There is war ongoing. War have different kind of nature and kind. But the point I'm trying to make you see clearer this morning is to understand that yes, one single war can be going on in a particular location, but has three phases. The people who are there have three different experiences. This is some of the war that is, as Biafrans, you fight every day, even without your knowledge. Honestly, I will come here and I will tell you what our people are and what our people are not. I have 1,000,001 reason why I will tell you Biafrans are useless people, they are hopeless people, they don't have sense, and the rest of it, believe me. But what made them useless? It's more of a concern to me. Not they are being useless or anything, but believe me, if you are a Biafran, you are not yet been destroyed, you are not useless, you are not hopeless, it doesn't matter who you are. Because only when we see that you know the cure and you refuse to take the cure, that is when you will know that you are useless. But until then, I do not believe that. Because that is exactly how they want us to reason. And we are almost all of us are guilty of that thought. There is a saying in my place. That saying says, Ihia mehia mehia. Ihia ya mehia mehia. And of course, it looked like a Latin. That is the Igbo version, my own Igbo version of saying, it is human being that makes human being to become human being. I said mado. We still refer human being as a here. Oh mado me mado, boro mado. Ihaya mehia mehia. If you understand the in-depth meaning of this word, there is no way you can condemn your kids, your children, your little children for the mistake they have done. But find out who is leading them to commit that crime. You have little children at home. In fact, there was in those days when my children were still growing up. I understand the danger of having a maid. But I understand that we need all this help. We need all this support that can come from a maid. And so it is left for us to become careless about the whole situation, bring in a maid that will change the course of my family for all eternity. Or it is left for me to monitor my mates. I don't like using that word for people anyway. To monitor them until their job is done without them influencing my family. And I start monitoring them. My first son at that stage should be maybe at the age of 3 years. This particular experience I'm saying. And then I had another son again. But I noticed my first son was speaking. In fact, he was practically crawling out to look for cigarette filter. I took time and I monitored them. I monitor my son. It has gotten to extent that a boy of 3 years will go outside, pick cigar filter, sit down by the corner of the sitting room and be smoking. I don't smoke. Not because I'm better than people who smoke, but I don't smoke. And so how can my son be doing that? I knew something was wrong. I monitored and I noticed my driver is a smoker. But the kind of person that I am, he cannot bring it to my house. And so my son has not seen my driver with cigarettes. So certainly it's not my driver. And then I looked closely into my house and I noticed that one of my housemaids smokes. Which means when we are not in the house, she lights up her own cigarette. And when she knows exactly when we are coming, she freshens the whole house. We'll be praising her. And I thank God I was able to discover it. And so if not, she continued living with us. And then at the age of 12, my son has started taking Igbo. They start saying it's not in their family now. Nobody's smoking in their family now. How come this boy is smoking? Now, my problem is not my son. My problem is that there is an evil influence influencing my son. And I cut it short and I stop it once and for all. Why am I saying this? Oh, Biafrans don't have sense. Biafrans are evil. Biafrans are this one. Is this one are evil? Well, all of us are evil. No problem. Who is injecting that evil into our system? If you don't expose those people, this is how we will be condemning ourselves. We will condemn ourselves from the beginning of this journey to the end. And then when you see the source of that evil ravaging your people, what do? It's like when the Bible says, strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Strike this enemy and their stronghold over your people will be gone. They are there doing charm to confuse us, to scatter our brain. Of course, we will look into it. And then we are busy blaming ourselves. The same game the colonial masters and the slave masters used on our people. That today, with evidence of everything they have done to our ancestors, we thank them for it. We thank them for raping. We thank them for killing us. We thank them for stealing our resources. We still run to them to protect us. Those who want us dead with the slightest opportunity, as they are doing with COVID-19. And not until you understand all these things, the need to reposition your people to become great and good men and women. We have a very long fight to fight. In 1960, Dubai was just ordinary desert. One of the most hopeless place to live on earth. I understand that around 1970, Dubai came to borrow money from Nigeria. Dubai came to borrow money from Nigeria. It was this government of this Jubilee, if I'm not mistaken. Nigeria refused to give them. They left until oil was discovered in Dubai. And the ruler of Dubai had one target. That target was not to make Dubai the best city in that country. No. His dream, his target, and his vision was simple. Dubai must be the best in the world. And they started. They were not stealing oil money like Hausa Fulani with Yoruba 10%. They had a dream. They had a vision to build one of the highest cities in the world. And they focused on it. The largest man-made island is in Dubai. The tallest building in the world is in Dubai. Dubai just started even in 1990. Dubai don't have quarter. It's a desert in 1990. Because there is a leader there who saw the need, who believed in the potential of Dubai to be the best in the world. Come to education sector, go down to health sector, everywhere. Today, all of us, we are running to Dubai. You steal money, you run to Dubai. You want to share money, you run to Dubai. They give you money, you betray your people. Until a leader comes up and say no. Everything you have in the world, even Dubai want to build the highest destiny, this thing in Dubai. Destiny refused to give them, in fact, turned down that offer. Dubai decided to build their own. Dubai land, not Destiny land. And it's almost 10 times bigger than the Destiny land. Why? Because people could see where they are going to, even before the journey began. Today we are in Nigeria as Biafrans. And we just don't understand what is happening. Nobody has vision any longer. Nobody can focus on where we are going to. Nobody is paying attention from where we are coming from. Our navigating system is broken because our interest is divided. What exactly are we fighting for? Some are waiting to control the oil. Some want to be the president. But I don't blame you. I want you to see what is disturbing you. Today we have the issue of coronavirus ravaging Nigeria. And I can assure you that in every way, in every region, it is playing out differently. The coronavirus in Kano is not the one in Yoruba land, if there is any. The coronavirus in Biafra land is different from the one in China. The one in China is different from the one in Japan. The one in Japan is different from the one in America. But not until we open our eyes. We will just be shouting, oh, coronavirus. Me, I have not seen one victim, whether dead or alive. I have not seen, only in the radio. Oh, Kano has increased. I see picture of graveyard. I don't know if it's Fulani headsmen, Miati Allah, Boko Haram, and Lamido, Samisi Lamido. I don't know if they have killed those people and show us mass grave. But of course, it is easy for us to believe it's coronavirus. And so when we give report, I will ask all of you here inside Nigeria. Now, I'm not talking to the government officials, because even before coronavirus spread in China, Nigeria has started seeing victim. I am asking you, governor, all of you, have you used your eye to see one victim? Oh, yes, the death row is increasing. Who knows if you are the one killing them and telling us it's coronavirus? It's a very good cover now. And so the coronavirus in different regions in Nigeria is different. Hey, there is coronavirus, lockdown, lock up. And all of us are jumping. Only God knows what they are doing to us. But then as far as they're saying lock up, lock down, lock here, wear nose mask, everything that is being done today, everybody is taking their own share of evil against humanity. I remember whenever I see you wearing nose mask, I remember the era of slavery, where these people will tie the mouth of slaves so that they cannot eat the maize they are planting. Today now, God have forced all of you to tie your mouth. Maybe very soon now, another virus will come that will make all of you to wear necklace. Then you will change yourself by yourself. And that is why every day we tell you, there is a God in heaven that presides over the affair of man. Why am I bringing up this morning? Because depending on your location, they are telling you, let us lock down, break it. Hausa Fulani are carrying poisoned people everywhere, including dead body. Their target is kill these people. Kill these people. And why we are making effort to make our people understand the danger we are in at this moment. We must not forget to people who are this threatening danger to our existence. That is why I call them seriously. When I want to call Yoruba very well. When I want to call Hausa Fulani, I call them very well. Because I cannot tell my son that somebody killed our ancestors between 1967 and 1970. Over 10 million of them are dead. They died without saying who did it. He's certainly going to say, Father, who is responsible? I say, oh, we are born again. Let's leave them. Don't worry about them. We are born again. The day they will come for my children will not be ready. Let my children know what is going on, and then they will be able to protect themselves in the future. I cannot trust Britain until their action beyond reasonable human doubt prove itself. I, George Onyibe, cannot trust the Yoruba, even though it's my mother. If I wake up today with what I know that is going on daily basis, not just before now, till tomorrow morning, that my mother, I will love you as my mother. But when it comes to matter that affects my father's house, I cannot trust you. Of course, you are my mother. Not to talk of Fulani and Hausa. The issue here is our people, not any other person. They understand this. All of them understand it. They focus on that, building their own place. And they keep us busy, preoccupied, attacking one another, blaming ourselves, and they mock at us. And I believe this is the time we understand the game they have placed us into and fight them back with their weapon. The same pattern, the same method, we give it back to them. If you say we don't have enemy, he's just going to do this, he's going to do that. He's not going to do anything. We have a problem. The people who are responsible for your child upbringing have a lot of role to play. Just look at that, your child. As tender as she or he may be. In the morning, you drive them to school. And you hand them over to absolute stranger. And then 7 hours, 8 hours later, you come and pick them. Out of one day. And then you get home, another stranger continue to take care of that child. Maybe another 10 hours. And then you come back from work. The baby may be tired and sleep half of the time he will see you. Believe me, if you do not make time to direct them, they will be nothing like you. This month we remember our foreign heroes and heroines. And there is nothing we can talk about 30th of May without projecting the experience of generation of 1967 and 1970. There was war in Biafra land, and there is still war because the war have not ended. And as a child, when we look at the issue of Nigerian genocidal war on the Biafrans, we have 3 experiences. Because Biafra land was successfully divided into 3 by the British-led Gowon Yakubu Obasanjo government. Terrorists of the highest order. The Igbo man, the Biafrans in the eastern region, the one they call Southeast now, they fired them, they bombarded them. They shoot everything shootable. From school, compound, to hospital, to marketplaces, to public square, every soft target in Biafra land. I mean, in the east. Of course, when I mean in the east, the region they call Southeast now, they were just 4 states because Ebonyi State was not there. They bombarded Enugu. Enugu fell. Till today, many families were destroyed in Enugu. They forbid them from rebuilding it. And those families, why don't you find out why those homes fell and those who were responsible for it? It will shock you. But they're going to say, oh, leave it, let's move ahead. We're going to move ahead. You are not moving ahead anyway. That is why we are still here today. Enugu was bombarded. We bombard ourselves. They bombarded us. But we were the one who bombarded ourselves before they bombarded us. I want you to go and check the date that Enugu fell. It was after Ifajona was executed at around 4:30 p.m. this very month. Having been arranged before military court, he was court-martialed. The judge in charge of that case, or rather the military man in charge of that case, is one who came from Akwa Ibom. Of course, Calabar, no Akwa Ibom that time. And Ifajona was sentenced to firing squad. He died. And most people in Enugu, from where he comes from, they revolted. Of course, don't forget at that time, Enugu and Anambra was the same. In case you are telling me it's Anambra, that time Enugu and Anambra is one. They revolted. No, this is not how it's going to be. No, we will not agree. They open gate for Fulani. But the point is that whether you revolt, you didn't revolt. Whether you agree, you didn't agree. We were not properly guided. The navigation system was not effectively installed. Enugu was bombarded. Their women raped. We have a couple of resistance from Abagana and the rest of them. Ohofia and the rest of them. Yes, they did fought back. Like real men that they are, they fought back. You come to Onitsha, Anambra State. Through Kogi State, between Kogi and Asaba, they busted into Anambra State. They dealt with Anambra, bombing up Iweka to Ochanja Market, bombing everywhere, bombable. Onitsha was under serious bombardment. I can tell you the highest bombardment ever. Because they are coming to steal. They moved to Imo State. Bombarded Imo State. Serious bombardment. If a forensic investigation was to be conducted in the current day southeast, the Biafra land, the kind of ammunition they will discover, excavate out, even after over 40 years on, will amaze you. And so when somebody from the east tell you their experience of the war, sometimes there is this feeling that it's we they kill. They didn't kill Bender people. It's we they kill. They did not kill Niger Delta people. That is a lie. You were busy defending your territory. And you couldn't see or possibly know what was happening outside your territory. It was a very horrible experience. Today, when we are saying this is a account of the Biafran War, I personally have over 60,000 names of those who were killed in the war. Over 60,000. From Plateau State down to Yoruba land in Lagos, down to anywhere in Nigeria. Over 60,000. Some of them were not killed per se there. They send them home. When they get to road, like they get to TV land, they block the railway. When they get to Benin, they block all of them. Millions died. And today, somebody from the southeast is romancing with Nigeria. You know, we got no Bidua Nigeria. We got no Bidua Nigeria. A country that trapped you and want to exterminate you, and you are loving them. You are speaking BB grammar for them. May the Lord be with you. And so these 3 years of war, the people from the southeast today didn't go to school. Yoruba Moki didn't go to school. Because that is exactly what they want. But as the Creator will always want it. No matter how low you will bring us. In fact, they conclude it. No matter what you they do, Igbo man no go sesuya. I hope some Hausa and Yoruba blood inside Igbo no go they sesuya to fought what I have just said. But it's the truth. And then you move to the South region now. Because they were carved out of the eastern region. The war there was different. They came in with bombardment. The people found themselves in a very confused state. The place They become the director of Nigerian army. They were completely captured without any orientation on how to fight back. They yielded to Nigerian army. Godswill Akpabio knew what I'm saying. He's still a small boy there, but he knew what I'm saying. He was compensated by Nigerian army for the role his parents successfully played in Akwa Ibom. Of course, there was no Akwa Ibom there. It was Cross River State. A lot of people in the southeast, the word is, south, what they suffered was they didn't have access to go to school. I want you to go and look at all the graduates you have from the southeast or south as they call you now. Go and check every graduate you have after the war. That is where most of them went to school. They just picked them, sent them to London and the rest of it. Outside that one, check how many graduates was produced from southeast and south. Then you will understand why people like Obiwale is the first graduate in Rivers State, among others. Because they made sure no generation will go to school, most especially in the eastern region, which is a south and southeast. And so the same experience you have as somebody in the southeast is different from what somebody in the south encounter. It was blackmail upon blackmail. Oh, Ikwere, you are not Igbo, run, oh, Igbo man is coming to kill you. Kalabari Okreka, carry gun, oh, don't let Igbo take over your land, they are domineering, oh. You're going to block your waterways, oh, don't let them to enter through Abia, oh. They are domineering, oh. That was the war going on in the southeast. And then Buri camp was, when those honorable people, as they call themselves, distinguished Boko Haram, that is where they rape women. Abacha was in charge of Buri camp, in charge of Port Harcourt. And so all the little girls they captured from the southeast as a spoil of war, it's inside Buri camp, they rape all of them. Kill some of them if you don't agree. This is our one Nigeria. We got to move on. We have passed it. You make on they move on. We they come the follow now. One of the greatest things our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has done for all of us is that at this moment, utifiele kpango, yawa tifene kpango se fokabwa ochono kosa. And so it's too late. But somewhere you will see what is going to happen. Our one Nigeria. We are living a country of three faiths. The experience in Yoruba land is not experience in Hausa Fulani land. Neither is the experience in Biafra land. But yet, our Nigeria, our negotiable one Nigeria, our Totoro one Nigeria. If you do not know the truth, if you like, analyze the whole political analysis. Give us the whole political analysis. It will save anybody. They brainwash you further. Look at Femi telling you, from what we are seeing, we have to record the president even 3 hours before we shoot the pre-recorded video. Is there anybody who don't record? Everybody record. People will say, yes, it's true. Everybody record. We're not doubting that. We're simply asking you, yes, you have tried. Almost 4 years now, you have been recording the president and re-editing before showing the zoo people. For once now, let him come now and make a live broadcast. Our leader proved it. It was not as if it's the right thing to do, but he must prove himself to be better than Buhari everywhere, known or imaginable. He was even drinking water so that you understand that it's not no editing. Look at the truth. You see the, what do they call that pipe on the neck, moving up and down. Not edited. You can't edit that one. But all of you, shame on you. Because you must analyze the Nigerian state condition to suit your looting and every other thing. And that is why when I look at the world with the issue of COVID-19, I begin to wonder, who is deceiving who here? A plague, they raise alarm that everybody is shivering. They do advert with it. They say people are dying in China. Oh, you look Facebook, you see China people. They are showing you how to shake. And they are making fun. And then I know something was wrong. You go to Europe, hey, 70 million have died, though. You will see them, they will hit their knuckle, then hit their nyash. They say COVID-19 greeting. They were just making fun of themselves. And I'm looking at them. You cannot be possibly having more than 75% of your population wiped down by a mysterious disease, and you are teaching us how to greet. All of you are idiots. Come to Nigeria now. Everywhere, coronavirus. They are doing drama. People are making money. I'm not talking about the government yet. Somebody will just take home bill. Oh, we are the international laughing this thing. And then police will now say, stop, I stop you. Everybody will laugh. We run away. Police will run away. We self will now start laughing. Hey, coronavirus, hey. That is to tell you something is wrong somewhere. If you see coronavirus, you know, go use an art drama. That is why I say something is really wrong. Have you seen anybody using Fulani herdsmen to art drama so that you can run for them? They use every means and every way possible to create fear in the heart of every man. And today we are afraid of what we don't know. Am I saying there is no Toyota virus? Yeah, of course, there is Toyota Camry everywhere. But we must use our sense. And then, of course, I'm from Bender State, Midwestern region. It was actually carved out of original Biafra land. That should be 6 years before the war. What did they do to us? In case most of you don't know. During the so-called war, they invaded our land. But not openly. Bender State, which is former Edo and Delta, was invaded. Not openly. Because what they wanted to do is to quietly neutralize us. Like I said, the bombardment was in Anambra in the southeast. They divide us into three. And now when they come to Bender State, they creep into different community to cut the people down. Many communities in Edo State was taken over. Because somewhere in Edo State, there around Awuchi area, Moritola Mohammed come from that place. He built the first mosque there in Edo State. If you are from Edo State now, go and look for the first mosque in Edo State. It is Moritola Mohammed that built it. That is where he comes from. Whether they hear is a northern, I say this one. I just keep quiet. No need to argue. But those who know that know, who come from there know. He was adopted son given to Hausa man, Fulani man. Because his father was a kola nut seller who was very kind to the Hausa Fulani. They actually said, give us one of your sons, let's train. The same way they help us train Asari among others. That is that Moritola Mohammed. Have you ever wondered why Hausa don't remember him for anything? He's lucky he's in 20 naira. But let's leave that for another day. They crippled into Bender State, Midwestern region. They wanted to take us apart, one village to another. Because every village have a way of protecting itself. It's not the way you will run from Oba. You run to Opiweka. You move Opiweka, you go to Oka. From Oka, you jump to Mbose. As you they cross community, somebody know what is happening. Somebody know what is happening. It is only the community that have broken this traditional way of defense that are suffering all these Fulani herdsmen attack. You think saying everywhere Fulani herdsmen they go. Tell Fulani herdsmen to go to Owaliru or Onyibe. Of course, they can carry out the attack, but they will not understand. Go to a cannot. Come and Fulani herdsmen and Miati Allah there. You will understand that there is a difference between crazy and mad. But some of them have laid down their guard. You are associating with Nigeria, it's going to be. It's not going to be. We were secretly, they were killing us and they were helping us. I have said this before. I asked my mother, why did the war not get to this town? We were discussing. He said, yes, they come to Abo. They attack Urugudo. I said, but they did not destroy anything. He said, that is true. There is a clock tower in Abo, Urumi Junction, where you have College of Education. There is a clock tower in the Civic Center there, the government field, as we call them. Go and look at the clock tower. It was Nigerian army that destroyed it. Nigerian army. Immediately they shot at that clock tower. Those who understand what is need to be done. Abo people chased Nigerian army. From Urumi Junction, they diverted to Awuchi. From there, they cut off to Kogi State. Igala land, of course, if you don't know, part of Anambra is Igala, Kogi people. After Aguneri and Emuneri, the next community are Igala, both sides of the Niger. You have Igala people in Delta. Because after Asaba, the rest riverine area is Igala people. They bust out from there, cross the river Niger. Many communities where they entered, I will tell you, we don't have gun. Now, Juju, we pursue them. Juju. Better Juju pursue Nigeria. I will not tell you we were carrying AK-47, we were shooting. Juju, I don't care how you feel about it, but this is the truth. My mother said they shot many grenades, hand-propelled missiles into Agbo. And when I talk about Yorugudo, I'm not saying it because the river is fine. Every bullet or gun or grenade they put in Agbo, it ended in Yorugudo there. That was why some years after the war, Julius Berger came and they performed ritual in Yorugudo for a very long time, day and night. Only God knows where they were doing. But as a child, the rumor was that the Mami water in that river is too plenty. They want to neutralize it. Do you understand? What I'm saying in effect is that the war in the Midwestern region, they fought us in isolation and we chased them away in isolation. We don't have gun. Nobody has gun. But the Juju pursue them until then run go where then get sit to put their leg. But while this thing is going on, they discover that battle they cannot win. Today, you hear, you see Asaba massacre. You can hear of Isiago massacre. One of these days, we look into them one after the other. These people were invaded because they were not ready to fight Nigeria. They are my people, but I have to tell you the truth. They were not ready to fight. It's like, what are you people doing? No, you can't do it here. Let's just resolve this issue. I never forget the song my mother said they were singing to welcome Kam Obasanjo down, another idiot down. I can't sing it very well, but I know the vibe. Anyị ncha bụ n'ofu nne, anyị ncha bụ n'ofu nne, maka na anyị bụ n'ofu ọgbọ ọcha, ihe egwu anama ya bata o. It's a deep language. But if you are from there, you are also, that's what I say, you will know this song. And then as Nigerian we do, anyị ncha bụ n'ofu nne, mụ na gị bụ n'ofu nne. Kill all the whole men there. But if they have behaved like other people from that Midwestern region, you will not hear the story. And so what did they do? They sampled us and started giving us free education. At least till class 4 in secondary school, it was free education. Before the end of class 4, they started collecting school fees. I think 45 naira or 47 naira. 45 naira or 47 naira is thereabout. And that was when they are done with us. And so check the rate of people who went to school after the war. You will see that in Biafra land, you have almost every Biafran children educated. I mean, while in the South and Southeast, they didn't give you people education. They calm us down. They gave us free education. They make us feel as if there was no war. They brainwash us properly. And one of these days, I will open your eye to know why Igbo man will deny that he's not an Igbo man. One of these days, we will look into that study. Because not until you know this history, you will still be yapping. I see some people, they say, person will be Ikechuku, he can't they say, he no be Igbo. That one no be mumu. Then we not respond now mumu. Now you be mumu. Because you need to go and find out why is Igbo man denying his Igbo identity. And then correct that system. And you will see they will drag Igbo with you. Today, I have so many videos online. A German is now dragging the ownership of Biafra. Akwa Ibom man now is dragging the ownership of Biafra. Urobo man is Shekiri man. Everybody now, they will tell you we are the original Biafra. Very soon now, Igbo have to drag it. But that is a welcome development because the truth now has been spoken and everybody know the truth. So when you are talking about Biafra, they will tell you, now we be the original Biafra. Of course, there is no original. Biafra is Biafra. That is because our leader was able to reset the mind of the people and everybody know the truth. In the same way, the moment you are able to reset the brain of the Igbo man outside Southeast, you will solve this problem. And I can assure you, we are even the original Igbo, you are fake. Why did I say that? Because there is no Igbo you are going to speak to. If you like, turn it upside down. Speak in Za, speak Mbito, Rumba, Nombisi. Tumble your tongue. No Igbo you will speak. Speak Ikwere. Some Ikwere don't even know that Ikwere Igbo is different. The Ikwere they speak in Rumola is not the Ikwere they speak in Chuba. The Ikwere they speak in Chuba is not the Ikwere they speak in Emowa. The one they speak in Emowa is not the one they speak in Iguruta. The one they speak in Iguruta is not the one they speak in Elelewon. The one they speak in Elelewon is not the one they speak in Obibu. I understand all of them. But I've not been there. I remember the first time I entered River State. I was hearing everything they were speaking as if it's my language. I have said it before. I called my mother. I said, Mama, these people are our people. She laughed. What am I trying to say in effect? As Abo man who can speak Abo, you don't need to go to Enugu or understand anything. Go and study there. We know it naturally. Some people will tell me, you are not Igbo, you are not Igbo. You are Niger Delta, you are Niger Delta. I'll be looking at you. Then I will see that. That is why I catch many Mugu. They are looking at me, Niger Delta. They now start. Now the Kwegu, they are doing that. Somebody say, Onyibe is here now. Let us speak English. Natch. I just be looking at them. Oh, they thought they are selling me. But I understand. And I made them understand. Everything you are saying, I understand. But I may not be able to respond. But when I enter Abo, Timeni Yeragwa no bubula bubo hinswa social new ajogris okay. Ya go tako hen ragwa. Let's any bunte chewoteale. Can he hear aso ya kan raso? And now you see. So when you want to talk about those people waking up, there is something that is blocking our brain. If you don't remove it, of course I have removed my own. You cannot do anything. The war came in 3 phases. And if you ask me, I will say Yoruba attack this face, Hausa attack this face, Fulani attack this face. They have saboteur helping them. But some people will be angry. Hey, how can you call Yoruba? Hey, don't you know we are Fulani today? Hey, don't you? Then who are we going to call? Kerone. Not until we cure ourselves of this mental diminishment, there is problem. Today, what are they doing? COVID-19, coronavirus in Yoruba land is different from coronavirus in Igbo land. Coronavirus in Igbo land is different from coronavirus in Hausa Fulani land. So the one in Biafra land is not killing Biafra. So they have to carry the one in Hausa land, killing them, and bring it to us. Maybe we kill us. But God will kill all of you. All of you who have taken money and allow China to turn you to a virus carrier so that you can come and kill us. You will not eat that money. You will die. And before you die, you hear that your family you are giving that money to, coronavirus will kill all of you people. Our leader said it. God is angry with all of you in Nigeria. For what you did, you can't show remorse. You are still telling us you are born to rule, you conquer us. Don't worry. Our leader is doing his own. No? And we respect him, we follow him for that. Don't worry. Don't worry. And so Biafrans must understand, 30th of May, you could not have possibly been able to fight on different angle. They bribed our people. That is why you go to Chukwumanzogo community. They want to pretend they know nothing about him or what he fought for. Because they selected some of the elders there and then brainwash them. You see, we gave you free education. You see, we let you. So why are you giving me free education in Abo? And then somebody in Enugu, you don't want them to go to school. So you make idiot out of them. And now we are here. Biafrans, we must not forget what we have gone through. Or else, the freedom we are searching for, we will not value it. Or rather, we will not be so desperate to get it. My point here this morning is why we remember our mothers and fathers who died, that we are here today. Most especially the generation of 1967 and 1970, because 30th of May is the day we celebrate them. We will celebrate them. Of course, the plans for that day, the arrangement of that day will be made known to IPOB global family by the leadership very soon. We must remember them. Understand that they are fighting us in different ways. They like dividing us. They like dividing us. Before you know, governors of South, they have run together, they do meeting. Governors of South East, they land together, they do meeting. Governors of bottom line and river line, sideline and upland, on top of land and inside bushland. Everybody is running helter-skelter. That is exactly what they want. I think our mission is simple. Forming one impenetrable unit. Chasing the idiot out of our land. And at the end of the day, ensuring that we become the author of our destiny. Don't let any of the battle you face here deceive you. It comes in 3 phases. And not until you understand that, the struggle continues. But for our own information, whether we like it or not, whether some Biafran citizen like it or not, whether Yoruba like it or not, whether Hausa Fulani like it or not, whether Ande Sabo like it or not, British government like it or not, China is like it or not, Biafra must come. And so our people must remain focused. Our people must understand that the movement is simple. What we want is simple. It's not complicated. And what is that? Biafrans are going home to our father's land.
Biafrans going to our home. Biafrans going to our home. That is our promised land now. Where we came from, we are going there someday. No matter what they do, we are going to our favorite land. We are going to our favorite land someday. No matter what them do, we are going to our favorite land. We are going to our favorite land someday. Biafrans going to our home. Biafrans going to our home. That is our promised land now. Where we came from, we are going there someday. Them are killing innocent people. Them are killing innocent girls. Them are killing the good today. Oh, yeah. Them are killing innocent people. Them are killing innocent girls. Them are killing the good today. Oh, yeah. Biafrans going to our home. Biafrans going to our home. That is our promised land now. Where we came from,
Biafra hypocrites. No matter what you do, we are going home. Going to the land of the rising sun.
Biafra story to our home. Biafra story to our home. That is our promised land. Where we came from, we are going there someday. We them someday we are going over there. Over there.
Oh, yes, of course, we are already there. Without wasting much of our time, our lines are open. And when you call, try and be as brief as you can. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642 is our WhatsApp line. And our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct line, I repeat again, is 081-221-52971. And the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Special number for the female, 081-288-58614. And of course, you are free to call in and make your own contribution. But the point I'm trying to bring up to Biafrans this morning is understand, in order to make us not to be able to present our report in a collaborated manner, they deal with us differently and separately, but we will prove them wrong in the end. Biafrans are going, and we are going home to our father's land. We want to go home to our ancestral land, and there is nothing anybody can do about that. Are you there, caller, on the line? Go ahead, please.
For today's program, I have come across Joey Bukwe's what they call it, his broadcast, speech. Had been happy over coronavirus that he's telling his people, Biafrans, to join Nigeria, and the virus will kill them. And that also he denounced Igbo and Yoruba. It's not better for him to trace his root now because of the anger of the ancestors. It's better for Joey Bukwe to trace his root, to go back to Yoruba because this is where he belongs. So all of them that had been making nonsense speeches, all of them that had been against Biafra, I am happy that Biafra is a spirit, that whosoever will rise against Biafra, whosoever will rise against this agitation, whosoever is rising against this coming back of Biafra nation, Biafra will be against that person. Not only them, most of them have been coming up, the opening, bringing themselves out. I'm not afraid. I am not even pitying both them and their generation. So today we thank our leader so much, who have dearly answered the call to bring us together. Because I can remember, I myself, I didn't even know that a Bible man or daughter, they are my brothers. That was then. We were giving them names. But today, Namde Okuchukwu Kano has made us to know that we are one people, one blood. And with that name, we will come back. With that name, we will conquer. Because united we stand, and divided we fall. Nothing shall ever bring Biafran back, whether they like it or not. Name them, always what they call them names, because that was why they said in the Bible that touch not my anointing and do my prophet no harm. If they like, let them bring on even all of them shift themselves to Biafra land. They will be in our land, the dying, and nothing shall ever happen to us. At least by now, they're supposed to have learned their lessons that we are anointed by Chukwu Kadiama. Since they have been doing all those things they have been doing, they have the morale to be gathering themselves, to pack themselves in this east. If they like, let them do more. Transfer themselves to eastern region. Nothing shall ever happen to us. They will be dying in our land, even in our presence. Then they will know that something is different. That something makes us different from them. We are not boasting. It is God Himself made it that way. That is why we are happy over our lives. And we are contented. We are not coming to tell them, we come and conquer Ugawusa or Ofemani Yoruba or Britain. This very portion that God has placed us, we are happy over it and contented. Then why the breaking an age serpent will bite? Why must them call all the way? What they will be hungering them, both China, but to come and conquer this land. That was why serpent must bite all of them. They will never escape the wrath of God coming over their life. I said that today, whatsoever that we have laid our hands, no matter anything. Because I myself, I was thinking maybe by now, when this thing started, that what do we do? But today, look at all of us shining, standing in the house without food, nothing. So like we must protect his children. The God of our ancestors, they must protect us in this land because we have not conquered anybody. And we are not able to conquer anybody. Let there be peace in our mind and let us focus and know that what we are eyeing up in one that something must come out of it. Today, I say that I am still encouraging our people, let them focus.
Thank you very much.
That today,
Thank you very much. And please, when you call, try and make use of just 1 minute and go ahead because we don't have time this morning. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good morning,
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, dear friends, lovers of freedom all over the world. My name is Joy Wobo. I am calling from Ekom in Central Cross River State, Biafra land. Please, I want to urge Biafrans this morning as we go ahead in observing the death of our fallen heroes and heroines. Let us keep in mind that the observation this year is a divine one. That as we lay down our hearts to pray, that we will call Lord in our whole of our hearts, knowing fully well that in this cause, all of us, we are asking for just one cause. That is the freedom, the restoration of Biafra. Another thing that I want to say again is concerning the 3 versions of this coronavirus that we are fighting today in Biafra land. In fact, across the globe. Yes, because when you come to Abia State, where I came from, the governor there that called himself Okezi Ikpeazu have imposed a mandatory sanitizing bucket that everybody will buy at the cost of 2,500
and that is a bucket that is less than 300 naira or 350 naira.
Yes,
America
sir.
and other countries, even poorer than Nigeria, are looking for how to take care of their own. Now, Okezi Ikpeazu is saying you must buy compulsory buckets. And that bucket, instead of 350 naira, you are going to buy it for 7,000. So that when we start washing our hand, coronavirus will. That is why our people just need to monitor what this idiot, who are the rulers of Nigeria, are doing. He's not talking about how to feed his people. He's talking about how to take their remaining savings. But I know that after this coronavirus, their mindset is that our life will not remain the same again. They will be surprised our life will remain the same. Because coronavirus issue can never change our stand. Go ahead, please.
Yes. So I want to tell him in my dialect this morning, Okezi Ikpeazu, ibe onye ngwa ibe m, but ebe ọbụla i were onwe gị dịka Nebukadneza and the Pharaoh of Egypt, that na-enweghị chi ọzọ karịrị gị. Ana m agwa gị this morning that Abians as a whole, you are imposing this task on them when you have failed to provide for them. There is a lot of people there that do not even have a plate of food. At the end of the day, you are asking them to pay 2,500 naira for buckets. It can never be well with you and your generation. You will suffer and you will live. As you are here in Abia State, Biafra land, to represent the caliphate of the Fulani, you are not going to last long. It's just for a little while.
Very much.
You will look for yourself, you will see yourself no more.
Thank you very much.
You for
Yes, caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How about you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sir.
Go ahead.
My name is Anthony Patrick. Odo. I come from Ukuni, State, Biafra land. Bless you. Bless my able leader. Bless my deputy leader, Master Uchoka from my phone. Master George Onyibe, thank you for what you have done to us. Because I see my Lord's work that you do to us. I want to speak to my people in my own diary. You take me, Monsieur. You take me in book. You take a book. You restore Biafra. You might restore Biafra and pour Biafra. It can't nobody who can pour my phone. So, can pour my phone to pour my poker. I do to me, you then go okay. Manatu de restore Biafra. Bong, pepe. Gente peba ke kwa ebumo ke across the state. Itie tepe duke you the Biafra land. Uke nfangi no ruke rebuki no ji. On peden kwa itia senye pedete ke kwa ebum state the Biafra land. Nie pomfen agwo kanadi. Ke ruke regiri decade. Decade da eliano bok restore Biafra. Mati gojo Onyibe, thank you sir. I greet my able coordinator Masi. On behalf of Mazi Chibikeke, thank you, sir. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Bless my reader. Bless all principal office.
You see. Caller.
Morning, my Lord.
Good morning.
May God bless you. My name is Ginik. I'm calling from Enugu province of Biafra land. May Chukwu Kabiyama bless all Biafrans. May Chukwu Kabiyama continue to safeguard us and help us to plan, because he reminded us last night that the war has not ended, and we know that it has not ended, and for that we are planning ahead of time. And I found out this morning when you are teaching 1 war 3 phases, that one unique thing they did to us is that they chased all of us out of our land so that they will occupy our land. And the second thing they did to us again is that they made all of us, whether riverine, wherever, they made all of us to forget remembering our heroes past. Not until our leader came out and made us and told us that we should come back and fight for our land, and told us that we should remember our heroes past. That's the 2 unique things they did to all of us. Whether they brainwash, whether they kill, whether they squeezed us or whatever. That 3 phases, 2 unique things they did to us is that they made all of us to forget our land and run away from our land. And the second one is that they made us to forget our heroes past, so that we will not remember at all our heroes, so that we will not know how to worship Chukwu Kabiyama. But I thank Chukwu Kabiyama who had mercy on us. It's just like what the one woman was shouting, I am an Igbo, I am an Igbo. Now I understand. I know where I come from.
I'm going back to my land. I'll possess my land. You see, they chased us out, all of us. But I thank Chukwukikadem, who has brought us back.
Thank you very much.
Coming back to get our land. Thank you, my Lord.
We must continue.
Will continue to bless you and keep you for us all. Thank you for being there for us.
Our people must understand. These are simple roots. The Hausa and Middle Belt owns South, as they call it. Fulani are the owner of Southeast. Then Yoruba, their share was Bendel State. There is no gospel they didn't preach that we are Yoruba. That is how they divided us. Go to Cross River State. Hausa are landowners selling land to indigenous. Go to Southeast. Fulani are the governors everywhere, Fulani. Then come to Bendel State. You see Yoruba influence everywhere. I'm happy Benin people are waking up and everybody is knowing the truth. So the experience are not the same. There is nobody in Biafra land that can tell me the history of Yoruba. Nobody. People desperately very wicked, bastardizing our blood lineage. Open eye. Okay, where you are for your call. Okay, where you are for it. You want what to say? Many week. May God not allow us to see what is killing us and we remove our eyes if we are not seeing it. Has our condition changed from that of the generation of 1967 and 1970? Call on WhatsApp, are you there? Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp, are you still there?
I'm still here, sir. George Onyibe.
Good morning.
Good afternoon, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah, please, I just have a little thing to contribute. Our transporters, the luxurious bus I saw online was good luck. And the person that owned that luxurious bus, both the driver, both the motorboy are Biafrans. And they are the people converting this Alamajiri that affected with coronavirus to East. The driver were there saying that they give the police, that is the policeman that after junction, heading to OP junction, before you get to OP junction, that they gave the policeman before he allowed each passenger there. And there were 60 in number, pay for 4,000 naira to the police people before they cross entering to Enugu State. Why are you people taking your vehicle at this moment? You people are taking your vehicle to go and do something that will affect us and kill us in our own land. You people resist doing all these things. During Xmas, you people will lift your price. What will be the problem? Who don't die with enough? Why are you people causing all this problem to us? You still take your own motor. The driver that carry them is not safe. The motorboy inside the vehicle is not safe. And you are still taking them to our place. Our people that will sell something for them in the bus stop are not safe. Why are you people doing like this now? It's very bad. You have made money. Why are you living this kind of life? You people should resist. When I have problem in Kano last time, we saved many transporters in Kano. I was in Kano. How many of both ends and water? We saved you people in Kano with our life. You people stop bringing a vehicle to North. If any riot now in North, you people will resist. You people will not bring a vehicle to North. Now they don't ask you now to stop moving, stop interstating, and you people are doing it. You people should be careful. That is what I want to say. Onyibe, no verse with my voice, I beg.
No,
sorry,
it's
sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. We must continue. Our people must be very vigilant. A lot of evil is happening under the radar. Coronavirus or no coronavirus, a lot of evil is happening. Open your eye and you will see what is going on worse than that. But we will survive because we have always been survivors. Are you there, caller, on WhatsApp?
Onyibe, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Onyibe. My name's Maz Akota. I'm calling from Aba. Why I called you this morning is about what is happening both in Aba and what have been happening in Aba. There is a little riot that happened to Aba at Tony Mas Junction. Do you know how this riot started? It was the man that called himself the commissioner. When this commissioner arrived, putting on the jacket of COVID-19 with his task force, then opposite that place, the women, the Biafran women and men are selling their food items. The other side of Express, Hausa are selling their yam. Then this man brought out the public address system and keep on top of his jeep and start educating people, telling people about the coronavirus, that everybody have to distance from each other and cover his nose and do other things. And along the line, he start telling people that the Biafrans are selling gare, beans and other things costly. They have to stop. And for this reason, they have to shut down their market. So when the man said these things finish, and he carried his public address system back to his jeep, then one guy rushed to him and asked him, this thing have instructed people to stop selling their food items now. What of those Hausa that are selling a tuber of yam that is supposed to sell at the 400 or 500? They are selling it to 1,500, 2,000. The man just pushing his door and closing his door that he don't know anything about what. The boy resist and opened the door again. One of his task force come from the back and slapped this guy and thought that the guy would just relax. The guy fighting back. While other task force are inside market pushing and throwing gare, yam, and the things, food items the Biafran women are selling that place. So for that reason, a group of boys, all of them rushed. I was there present. Immediately, they start throwing both pure water and stone on that jeep. Then all of them start running. That attracts the people to move to Hausa, that for this commissioner to come and stop them to sell what they are selling, and they throw away most of the old women yam and the roasted yam and the gare and everything. That all these Hausa have to stop their own. Hausa go inside the house and bring out machete and chase the first boys. Other boys go back and come again. Immediately, that riot started. But when Magic FM and some of the stupid radio in Aba want to announce it, they said the gullible ones, the hoodlums in Tony Mas, rushed to commissioner, ask commissioner to give us money, give us money, give us money. So you see how everything that happened here, all the people that call themselves the politicians, our representative, who they are representing themselves, they are not representing us, used to bow down to Hausa, used to do everything to Hausa. They are stopping a lot of businesses in Aba, but to come to Express now, stand there before 1 hour, Dangote trailer cement will be moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both Hausa inside, and you went immediately them blow on, pa 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 pa. The whole police, army, both of them on the checking point. Then open road for them. The whole Dangote motor will pass. But any other motor, then look like Igbo man motor or Biafra man motor, then will stop it immediately, and you will collect money. This is what is happening here. But our governor used to see it, his commissioner used to see it. All of them are seeing what is going on here, but they will not say anything because Hausa is their Lord. Hausa Fulani is their Messiah. But they are treating their own fellow people. You see how both Hausa army shooting gun rapidly. So this is what is going on. Why I'm saying this thing now is that they are threatening us with death. We're already dead. We are already dead. So because of tomorrow, you may hear that one person is no longer there. And if you wait for a long time, you do not see me, know that they have picked me. Why I'm saying this, I have a children. And I don't want my children to pass what I'm passing now. What I did now is I in the morning I will go out if any liberal work, because they have shut down every market. I do that, have a little money to feed my children. Upon that, they are blocking everywhere, every rook and cranny. They will see your shop. If they come and see their shop, they will ask you to bring money. If they don't bring money, army, police will come. So that is what I want to tell you this morning. Thank you, and Chukwu bless you. God, George Onyibe.
Thank you very much. And this is where we draw the curtain for this morning's segment. People, make no mistake about it. We want to go home and nobody can help us. The world who are coming to help us, all of them are criminal. They are robbing us. But they won't like the way I sound. The same people who are stealing your resources are the one claiming to help you. Biafrans, wake up. Do not take any vaccine from any Nigeria, even nose mask. Some things look funny, but that is the truth. Do not take any vaccine from Nigeria now. Monitor the Fulani Hausa around you. Monitor them. Above all, this is the time for every Biafran to stand up and get ready. Because the night is first spent already. May God be with you as you go about your lawful business. May He awaken you the more, so you see the need why you should hate Nigeria more than death itself. Because this is the only thing that will help us to survive. Do have a wonderful day, genuine Biafrans and sincere men and women who understand our need for freedom. They will know.
Stars of Biafra, in Biafra land. We're gonna take some away from our back province. Legend Rasta, Baba Chums.
Danny, please on the beat.
I see you, Jenny.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. It's the land of my birth.
I will never be frustrated. I will never run away. I will always believe in the one, the king that my father told me. Oh, my Biafra is a beautiful place. And it's so good for the people to live. No wonder people they are free, no pressure here to see. If you like me, go follow me, go. I'm gonna show you many things so we like. So be inside the Biafra life.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth.
Plenty things I see make me wanna go. No matter what the people say, no matter what they do. Biafra is my land full of good people. No matter what they do to bring us back. Forward ever, backward never. Let me hear you say freedom. Brother, let me hear you say freedom. Let me hear you say freedom. My sister, let me hear you say no, freedom. Oh, yeah.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See, I'm the daughter of the Most High. We are the children of the Most High. They are planning for our downfall, but the Most High is on our side. Gone are the days of misery. Truly, right now we are seeing victory. Hey, all I see is freedom. No matter what they do, we are gonna be free. Hey, I'm proud to be a Biafran, baby. I'm not ashamed to be a Biafran, baby. See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. I am proud to be a Biafran.
Make way for God, them and there. You don't call them and do them and have vampires. Make way for this way, you know them and there. For Abba Provides there. You gotta put respect to our leader, Martin Namekano. May you go to my bless and protect all Biafrans. We love Biafra. One love.